Hello and welcome to my stream today, where yesterday we have finished the event called Deep Dive, and today we shall dive right into Chapter 9 of the main story of Girls Frontline, which should lead off perfectly from that event. But we shall be able to see in that in just a moment. Though I know already that I'll have to make some adjustments to a squad. So, let's make those adjustments right now, right? Seems like a good idea from my part here. Let's remove some machine guns from this squad. Look for a specific 5-star machine gun. Where is it? There you are. You can grab this slap ammo, I guess. And I actually don't want you to have an ammo box. There we go. The other guns will be handguns. What do we have? What do we have? We have Grizzly. Grizzly buffs damage, I remember that. What else do we have? You're currently being trained, so I can't use you. Do you buff damage? Rate of fire and accuracy? No. Do you buff damage? Yes. Well, it's a decent amount of that. Now, let's just Yep, this is good. Let's see. Yep, this is alright. It's very good indeed. Now, there's some questions that are probably going to arise about the squad, but there's a reason why it is the way it is. So, let's just get into Chapter 9. Chapter 9.1. Oh, there's actually an experience gain event running. Well, Chapter 9.1. Let's go. The AR team's temporary save files 1 week after M16A1's disappearance. Hey, sup? What's up? Does the AR team get into situations like this often? What do you mean? I mean, right now, a situation where we've lost contact with HQ and are surrounded by hundreds of Sanguis troops in a rundown factory with only a single magazine of ammo left. Well, I was in a similar situation a year ago when I got split up with M4 and the others, though there weren't this many enemies. That is to say, it's even worse right now. I guess so. Right. Rose suddenly stands up. And you still open fire on the enemy. Sop, didn't I say that we would sneak past that outpost? I didn't think it would have been possible to sneak past them under those conditions. Rather than waiting to be discovered by the enemy, why not take the initiative ourselves? I'd already disguised our signals. Those low-level Sanguis troops wouldn't have been able to recognize us. Even if we were right in the face? Wow, is that awesome? Of course it is. Wait, that's not the point. I mean, what I mean is that you should trust me. I'm the commander, and I won't put us into unnecessary danger. Understand? And now earlier, DST happened over the weekend. Yeah. It is now, in fact, perfectly on time. It's summertime now. Which is totally not screwing with my brain and totally not making me super tired. At all. I'm not a fan of daylight savings at all. Not a fan. Alright. But that's pretty awesome. Is it new technology from 16 Lab? What's even better is that I can scan the number of enemies behind me while I'm running right now. But we're not running right now. That's why I said, now, run. They're going to surround us. Want to guess how many Sanguis troops are on the trail, you little troublemaker? Let me see. A little over 100. Stop looking and run. Ah, help us, Commander. Hurry, look at our position already. The previous day, Griffin headquarters. What's the problem? Mr. Kruger, regarding the search operation for M16A1. In my opinion, there's no need for further investigation. We'll simply be wasting our resources. Losing an irreplaceable advanced T-Roll is a hard loss to swallow. We should not give up if there's still hope. Besides, I've already promised the commander. Yes. Speaking of the commander, do you really intend to bring that person to the banquet along with you? I believe a person of such rank isn't suitable for attendance to that kind of event. At least in regards to information security, I suggest that you reconsider. The commander has the right to know what's going to happen, especially as we will be heading into a grueling war very soon. This will be a guarantee for ensuing victory. You've interacted with the commander far more than myself, so you should be well aware that we don't have many options remaining. I understand. The commander should be arriving soon. I'll set up a meeting as soon as possible. Meanwhile, at the control center. Really, Commander? We can continue our search for M16. Being able to convince Miss Helion... You're so awesome, Commander. But we've already searched through the entirety of the area where M16 went missing, yet we couldn't find any clues at all. That's true, but that also means that M16 must have left the area unscathed. If she had come across Sangwa's troops, there would have been signs of battle, right? Of course. That's right. The M16 we know that I know wouldn't go down that easily. So please continue to support our search, Commander. Eh? The Commander won't be heading for the front line this time. The Commander has a mission at HQ this time. However, the Commander will continue to give us long-distance support even without being at the front lines. Commander, M16's disappearance is my responsibility. I hope that when M4 returns, she'll be able to see the AR team with everyone present. Well, at least back to how it was when I first joined. Bro, it'll be fine. I'm sure of it. There's nothing to be afraid of with Commander here. Need to quickly drink something. Let's head out now. M16 is waiting for us. Okay. Relatively simple map. Though it's not a one-turner. This is fine. So we shall begin this map the way that we begin almost all maps. Spawn one squad, move one tile, spawn another squad. Because it's effective. Move this over here again. Very good. Very good, very good. Now, we have 3 movements. That will put us over here. So we have 1 extra turn we need to take anyway. So let us capture another heliport. It's a heavy heliport too. Which doesn't actually make a difference right now because we're not going to spawn any hawks right now. I'm just going to end the turn here. I could have moved that squad 1 more tile, but honestly it would not have been that great. it would have put us in problems. So I decided not to. Okay. Next. With the invulnerable G36C. Or basically invulnerable. Very good. And from here, I'm pretty sure we can just go straight for the command center. Yep. Very nice. Simple and effective. Okay. Chapter 9-1, done. In Griffin's company car on the way to the military banquet. I recall that you haven't returned to the HQ even once since you had completed the recruit training. You did well in recovering file number 7. We've managed to extract a lot of valuable information. With this, the military has expressed their interest in cooperating with us. That's right. We shall soon have the chance to carry out a joint operation to fully repel Sangus Ferry. Perhaps we may even resolve this entire conflict. As for that doll, my condolences to you. I've also known her for a long time now. I will provide you with the support you need and wish you all the best. However, besides the rescue operation, you have something even more important right now. A public relations mission. Helion should have briefed you earlier. We are heading to the military conference, where they will be making an important announcement. They will be working together with a private enterprise to carry out T-doll testing and participate in a demonstrative exercise. That's right. The exercise is, That's right. That private enterprise is us, Griffin and Kruger, private military contractor. The shiny beacon in the brave new world. Do you still remember? Kalina should have mentioned it to you when you first joined. We fought with Sanguis Ferry for so long that this founding ideal of ours has been sidelined, but I've never forgotten. And now it's time to end these inane days. On the surface, this exercise will be a demonstration for the media, but in actuality, the military will be providing troops to help us carry out a counterattack on Sanguis Ferry. I'm sure you're aware, with the might of the military, it should take no longer than 3 days. I hope that you will command our forces during this operation, as you've been at the forefront of the Sanguis Ferry resistance, and as such, you are the most qualified to do so. Very good. So, we're going to have an operation together with the military to crush Sanguis Ferry. The Rose search operation continues. All the Sanguis signals I had have completely vanished. It seems like the commander's echelons have eliminated them, so we can continue our search now. So, what's your situation? Me? I'm fine. All I want to do is quickly find M16. I understand, I feel the same way. However, we must not be reckless. After all, only the two of us can overcome the enemy's jamming. They are team with only 2 people. It feels strange. Still not used to working alone with me. No, that's not it. Well, I'm actually not used to working with any T-doll outside of the AR team. Although you're the first doll that I feel at ease with. Is that so? I'll take that as a compliment. I don't even know what I should do right now. If I'm really the only one left, I would be very afraid. Self. Why? As a tactical doll, why am I equipped with things that have nothing to do with fighting? Why do I have a module that simulates these kinds of feelings? Okay, so we just need to rescue M16 and wait for M4 to return. Then you won't have these feelings ever again. Right, that's much simpler. Give me orders. I'll completely annihilate all the enemies in our way. Control your emotions. Our aim isn't to eliminate the enemy. I have actually not gold medal this map. I don't remember why. Whether or not that just didn't bother. Which is possible. Okay, command center's down in the bottom right. We need to take the left path. Then to that heliport, then down here, then the... Okay. Combat summary. 3 rounds, 6 targets. Okay. Alright. We're gonna be going about this the same way as usual. Spawn a squad, move the squad, spawn a second squad. Protect our own asses. Okay. We will capture that heavy heliport for another movement point. And that shall be round 2. Done and over with. Now, the fact that we need to kill 5 more units in 1 turn now is a bit difficult for the gold medal. Now, unless a whole bunch of them suicide into us, which they did not. So we would need to kill 5 units with 4 movement points. We would also have to... Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? How are you even supposed to do that? Oh, I'm stupid. I think I know how you're supposed to do that. Go around the right side, maybe. Maybe not, but we'll see. And basically hope that both of those run into us. One of them ran into us, that's something. Birds. They're all dead. Very good. Now, if I move 1, 2, 3, and then I have 1, 2, 3, yes, okay, that would work. That is the only way that I can finish the map in 3 turns. Whether or not we will get 6 bits of combat is a different question. I think that's a little bit luck-based, which is a bit annoying. Not gonna lie. Okay. One more move. Two units around us. We might be good. Maybe. Probably not. I have the feeling that we're gonna get 5 enemies down and not 6. Because that's 2 wiped here, 2 wiped down there, and then we need to wipe 2 more during the next turn, which I don't think will happen. Have you tried shooting more enemies, Strimmer? Well, actually, it does work. It worked out perfectly. I have tried, Ask. I have tried. As I said, it's a bit luck-based, it seems, which is slightly annoying. And done. Map done. Gold rank. A huge crowd is gathering at the military banquet. Mr. Kruger. Apologies. Who might you be? Here you go, Captain. Yep, that's Jaeger, alright. The General ordered me to wait for you here. Please come with me. Looks like the military has been busy lately, seeing as the youngsters are getting promoted. Lead the way, Cap Jaeger. Please have a seat. The General is giving a speech right now and will be with you shortly. Please wait. This joint operation will greatly improve the cooperation between the military and private military contractors, and we shall closely and efficiently mobilize our resources to ensure that our citizens are able to live in a safe and stable environment, as well as to prevent economic and infrastructure development from being affected by the disturbances of the outside world. We shall construct an elite and efficient safeguard mechanism by utilizing private enterprises and security. If this test succeeds, we shall expand into other areas using this experience and accelerate the country's development. The government had already handed over the protection of some outer areas to PMCs in the past. Does this cooperation mean the military will take back the management rights to these areas? The objective of this cooperation is to better protect the vulnerable regions. The central government is responsible for the administrative management of these regions, and the military will abide by its decisions. 2 days ago, the United Nations released a list of new member countries. Is this operation a response to the Alliance of the United Nations plan? I repeat, the objective of cooperating with the private enterprises is to ensure the safety of these regions. There is no political motive behind it. Your question should be directed at the government's press conference, not here. The media's really hard to deal with, huh? Has the General received special training? You're cautious. I like subordinates like you, including my commander over here. The General's speech has concluded. He will be with you shortly. 3 minutes later. Sorry to keep you waiting. Dealing with the media is more complicated than I imagined. Really? I think you'll make a great company spokesperson after you retire. I'm satisfied with my retirement nest egg. Working at this age is too strenuous for me. Anyway, congratulations, Berezovich. The information you've acquired is extremely important to us. Next, we'll... Indeed. Being something that could draw the attention of the military, it's important, alright? Oi, oi, putting a gun on your boss's guests is quite rude. It's okay. Put your gun away. Yes, sir. I wanted to ask how you got in, but it would be a meaningless question, wouldn't it, Javier? It's not out of the ordinary to come to an important banquet hosted by my old friend and patron, is it? It's been a while, Carter and Mr. Kruger. Javier extends his hand. Nice to meet you, Mr. Javier. Okay. 9+9E. Forum. Ready to go, Sop? The echelons covering us have reached the designated positions. Yeah. If you need to rest some more... I'm fine, now's not the time to rest. Alright, then let's go. By the way, Sop, it may be meaningless to say, but I still want to remind you. You promised me that you wouldn't charge in recklessly if we come across a Sangos ringleader. Keep that in mind, okay? I promised that? Don't only selectively remember things that are convenient for you. You acted too dangerously the last time we met Dreamer. If reinforcements hadn't arrived in time, no matter how much you want to kill them, our objective is to complete the mission, and the mission is, this time, to find M16. I don't just want to kill them, I want to... Do you want to know the difference? I don't want to know, although I've already seen it before with my own eyes. So, we need to be more cautious in this operation. Meaningless aggression will only endanger ourselves. Who will bring M16 home if we die? Understand. Sorry. I'm not blaming you. I'm very impressed by your combat capabilities. I just hope that everyone can safely return home this time, no matter who it may be. I know that you're looking out for me, though. It's just that sometimes I can't control myself. I believe you can do it. I'll also do my best to help you, since I'm technically the team leader right now. Also, I'm actually... I moved myself to the left at some point, and I didn't fix that, even yesterday. Team leader. You remind me of M4! I know that I'm not as good a team leader as M4. Although your preparations are not as thorough as M4, you are more decisive than she is. M4 was so clumsy when she first became the team leader. I could tell you all about it when we have the time. I'm actually very interested to hear, but right now we need to hurry and finish this search first. It'll become too dangerous if we end up searching until nighttime. Okay, you got it. More searching. Which basically just means go to the heliport. Which seems fairly far straightforward. Heavy heliport, capture that. Hmm. 4 rounds, 8 enemies. Plop. Spawn another squad. Okay. We're gonna have to be a little bit different. We'll have to work a little bit differently here to resupply on that heavy heliport. The fact that that actually worked is kind of impressive. Very good. Okay. Have finished, guy. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. How many more enemies do I need to kill? 5. You just got done with the gym? Ah. That's very nice. So you've deserved yourself, or you earned yourself a nice chill evening. That's what I'm guessing here. Okay. Move this squad over here. And the turn, capture the heliport. Get another movement point. And resupply. You have a nice sauna waiting for you. That's nice. That's actually genuinely nice. I haven't really been to a sauna in, like, forever. Also, saunas here are probably just, you know, not comparable to the actual saunas that you have in Finland. But, you know. How am I today? Tired. It turns out that the summertime change is extremely uncomfortable. Because, you know, it's now summertime. As in, it's 1 hour earlier. Also means that I got 1 hour less sleep and that everything is kind of just off. I was really tired yesterday. I was really tired today. It's a nightmare. I hate it. It's probably going to pull itself all the way until the weekend, where I'm going to get some really good sleep on the Saturday, and then I'll be okay again. But until then, I'm going to suffer from being tired. Okay, that's a gold rank. Gold medal. At the military banquets. Is it fine if I sit here? Apologies. My legs don't work as well as they used to do, so I prefer to sit near the exit. I hope you can understand. Aren't you being too paranoid? Even if I wanted to pull a bullet through your heads, I wouldn't do it today when there are so many media reporters around. It's even worse with the farm animals. Yeah, because they don't care about the time change at all. They just want the fucking food whenever they're used to it. Yeah. I can imagine that. Your sense of humor is terrible as usual. Just look at your subordinate's expression. Isn't that right, young man? I wasn't joking. I'm sure you can tell from my subordinate's expression. Whatever, it's not very effective. Ah, Mr. Kruger. I'm so glad that you're here. A joint operation between the military led by Carter and the private military contractor. Even someone as dull as myself can figure out that you'd be the best choice. But come to think of it, it's all thanks to you that Carter was able to cause such a big stir. If you hadn't called Lyko back then, I'm afraid that a couple of us would be lazing around in the old folks' home by now. Hey, Martha. How are you doing? Ah, is this the command I've been hearing so much about lately? Persica thinks very highly of you. Coming from someone as critical as her, you should cherish this honor. That works, I suppose. Oh, apologies. I haven't introduced myself yet. I thought that Mr. Kruger would have talked about me when you were hired. I am Javier Witkin, the CEO of Important Operation Prototype Manufacturing Company. That is to say, I'm the boss of IOP. That's one of the biggest manufacturers of the dolls, by the way. Most of the dolls are produced by either IOP or 16 Lab. Got your mod 3 IDW like half an hour ago? Very nice. Almost all of the dolls you command are produced by our company. Though there are a few that aren't, but that's not important. Mr. Javier, if you're just here to introduce yourself... Of course not. In front of me sits the great benefactor who helped me establish my company, and the great patron who constantly keeps my company busy with new orders. As they gather together to achieve great things, how can I not come to congratulate them in my role as their supplier? Give it up if you're planning on getting details on the operation. They're military secrets. Don't you know? Secrets don't exist at the dinner table, especially when expensive alcohol is involved. I've abstained from drinking for many years. Then you've really lost a great deal of life's pleasures. Though, it's hard to blame you. The General is a pragmatist who values the results more than the process after all. That's right. Even though it's important that the journey through one's life is interesting, if the end result isn't good, then it's still a wasted life. So, what are you trying to say? If the result you want is the destruction of Sangus Ferry, then doing unnecessary things like a joint operation is really wasted effort. Forgive my bluntness, but if you really wanted to defeat Sangus Ferry, I'm sure Mr. Kruger could have done so all by himself, no? The point is that it is either some people are so bored that they're trying to stir things up, or that defeating Sangus Ferry was never the outcome of these people wanted in the first place. Carter glances at Kruger. This cooperation with Griffin Kruger is an experiment to produce better joint operation models, operational models for the future. Mr. Javier, if you continue to spot nonsense, I'll have to arrest you for being a threat to national security. It seems that you still have that bad habit of threatening people, Carter. You're just in charge of logistics. I'm not afraid of you. Leave arresting me to the Security Bureau. Besides, I'm here to support you. If there's a battle, there'll be many orders. It makes me excited just thinking about it. Fine, fine. Since I came all the way here, I'll take some time to mingle with all those media bigwigs downstairs. I know that you've all lost your appetite just looking at me anyway. I'll be taking my leave now. Yeager immediately blocks Xavier's path. Captain, let him go. I don't want to spoil this banquet. How nice. There aren't many obedient young people like him nowadays. I hope you'll live just a while longer. See you later. Javier leaves. Don't mind him, Commander. He's a strange old man. Despite the nonsense he spews from his mouth, he still does provide reliable merchandise. He probably still holds a grudge against you for taking Lyco. He's unable to understand it all. Operation could lay down such strong foundations for the technology of the future. He'll thank us later once he starts to get a taste of our success, Kruger. I understand. It's all in the past now. There's no point in deliberating on it. Good. Then let us officially begin our discussion so that we may establish the general direction for the operation. Very well. We're looking forward to the operation. Destroying Sangus Ferry is not the result that they want. Javier, what exactly do you mean? Because that old man is not in fact senile! He just knows more than he lets on. So if it's not the destruction of Sangus Ferry that the people that we're working with, that they want, what is it instead? We shall get closer to the answer after I just, you know, merge some stuff into some different dolls. And maybe scrap some others. There we go. That's wrong. There we go, 9-4, double surge. Click. Testing, testing. This is Ro with a mid-mission report. The operation is proceeding smoothly, I think. It's just that SOP's efficiency is still a little low. I suspect her emotions are negatively impacting her reactions. That's right. She has noticed it herself, but the situation is worse than she thinks. For the past hour, her responses to my orders have been slowed by an average of 1.3 seconds. Her processing speed is still within an acceptable margin, but she occasionally zones out while resting. It seems that her concentration has waned as well. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that she is keeping something from me. The search operation for M16 relies on SOP 2's experience, and we only have one last area to search. However, it's not just SOP. I probably need some rest as well, since we've been working for 20 hours straight. It's been a bit stressful, not because of the mission, but rather it's that I've been thinking about too many unnecessary things. How strange. I'm clearly just a T-doll. I'll end the report here for now. We'll continue the operation. Roll. Roll? Roll? Huh? What is it? I finished searching the site. The commander's echelon still needs some time. Shouldn't we have someone guarding our position? Ah, right. I'll go. You're the leader, so the load on your neurocloud must be higher than mine. You're already struggling to keep your eyes open, aren't you? Indeed. Whether it be recharging or clearing my cache. Are you sure you're fine by yourself? The nearby Sanguis troops have all been eliminated, and just standing around won't really drain my energy. You helped me fall asleep before, so now it's my turn to help you. Can you forget about that? It's kind of embarrassing. Heh, that's right. Only you would do something like that, Ro. Is that a compliment? Of course. I'm thankful you're here, Ro. Sorry for giving you so much trouble. You don't need to apologize all the time. It's fine as long as you're happy. Besides, you've been treating me very nicely as well. That's because you treat me well. So I'm just returning the favor. If only everyone in this world would be just like you, then things would be much simpler. I'll leave it to you then. I'll try to recover as soon as possible, then you can rest. Also, report to me if there's any change in the situation. You really like him for right now? Do you like me this way? At least this time I do. 1 hour later. It's been an hour on the timer. It went pretty quickly this time. So it's your turn to rest. Sob? Hey there, Sob. Ro carefully opens the door to the safe house, but there aren't any Griffin signals nearby. Damn it. Not again. Not like this. Sob signal should still be trackable. I need to find her. Okay. It's a mildly annoying looking map. I know the path that we need to take us around to the left, and then to the top, and then to the command post. To 4 rounds at enemy targets. That should be easy. We don't need to do that, because I already estimated it before, but, you know. We could. Very good. Now I'm just going to spawn a second squad, so that we don't have a command center taken away from us immediately. And end the turn. Alright. Just gonna make our way through this map relatively quickly. I'm gonna probably have to spawn another squad down here. But that's fine, I think. We'll move you over here. Spawn another squad to keep our command post safe. It also gives us 4 movement points per turn, which is very nice. Brit. That enemy squad is obliterated. It is removed from play. Very good. Okay, first of all, we shall move you over here. Then we shall resupply, and I think from there, we're just gonna go straight for the command post. As usual. Pretty straightforward over here. There we go. Now, actually, hang on. Let me just resupply. Make sure that it actually goes through. And then go straight for that. There we go. Let's grab some extra combat in the middle. Greetings to lazy fuckers here. Well, hello there, lazy fuck. Name pad. How are you doing? Got a sleeping chair, so yeah. It happens. It happens. You're back from the dead. Hey Pat, did you see? The update for Hans is coming up tomorrow. We'll find Sub's hiding spot. Is this the place? This should be it, according to the tracker. New battle pass? I don't think so. It's the update. Like, you know, the update 1.12. I don't think there's a new battle pass. There's a new quest line. Sup? Eh, bro? What are you doing here? You've really done it this time. Do you have any idea? You really scared me. If you disappeared as well... Sorry, but... You can't use the authorization rights I gave you to leave the team by yourself. Do you know how much effort we spent... Hang on, bro. Look at this. What? This is... M16's... M16's equipment case. I'm sure you recognize it. Of course, but what's inside it? I've asked her several times in the past, but she never gave me a proper answer. Nothing good. That's what she had always said. How'd you find it? First, I guess we'll put a small transmitter on it, which can only be detected at close range. This was something M16 herself requested, just in case. She once said that M4 would probably need it more than she does in the future. So the reason you ran off by yourself was to search for this. You being distracted earlier, was it because you were allocating a part of your neurocloud to search for that signal? I'm sorry, I thought I'd be able to return before you wake up, since it wasn't far away. I thought heading out solo might have been safer. So you thought I'd slow you down? No, that's not what I meant. M16 once said that having emotions allows us to make better decisions. I thought that it'd be better if you rested some more, as I'm capable of doing such small thing by myself. I know that you are concerned about me, but you should have reported this to me earlier. I wouldn't have refused to let you go. What about Healy and the commander? It's not that I don't trust them, but they care for us too much. They wouldn't have allowed me to retrieve M16 stuff with my own two hands. Retrieving with your own two hands. Does it matter to you that much? We'll be able to gain some first-hand information to M16's disappearance this way. Look, there are bullet holes here and indications that it was dropped on the side. It was probably shot down from the air. Yeah, and any other signs of damage? It seems that at the very least, M16 was safe at the time when she sent this out. And since she was able to send it out, it probably means that she wasn't in a dangerous area. So I think we can relax for now. Sup? You're unexpectedly smart today. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not dumb. I just have a one-track mind, that's all. I know. The AT-52 once said something similar. I'm not stupid. I'm just inefficient at multiprocessing. Though, I'm glad it's you, Sub. If any other doll tried to do the things you did today, I'm sure we wouldn't even be alive right now. Perhaps I should update my information on the AR team, as I've always thought of you guys as unprofessional goofs. You can relate, you're not dumb. Are you, though? Are you, though? Like the better than the goddamn flying insect. I don't mind the bug in Hunt. The bug is useful and funny. I don't mind it. And it really didn't shake up the meta at all. Honestly, with every bit of time passing between the release of the bug and the current day, it gets used less and less. Like, maybe sometimes someone picks one up because they have a slot and they run past the tree, but that's basically it. The AR team is certainly not as capable as the top elite T-Dolls, but we have far more autonomy. That's why operating on Armed Force commands allows us to achieve the full potential of operational efficiency. Bro, if you really want to become a member of the AR team, then you must think from our perspective and not merely follow orders from above. Being lectured by a serious Sub. That's my first time seeing you like this. Sorry, for some reason I feel like laughing. Laugh if you wanna. This is what AR-15 taught me back then, and I've always kept it in my mind. Yeah, AR-15. She talked about so many things, but I understood so little. 15. Yeah, I'm like that as well. I understand too little, but I've also learned a lot. Yep, everyone is a good person. That's why I like everyone so much. Am I included in that everyone? Of course, I like you too, though. Even though, you know, I know what you mean, hearing it like that is a little embarrassing. Really, I've always talked like this. Okay, let's go out of here first. It'll be dangerous if we stay here for too long. Hold up. I've detected the signal of an advanced Sanguis Tidal rapidly approaching this direction. We're discovered? Where we discovered? Either way, it seems like it won't be easy for us to escape. Isn't this perfect, though? I was just thinking that it'd be too boring to end on the day on having done nothing besides running some errands. That's true. That's certainly more like your style, Sop. Looks like you're adapting well to the team. I wonder who it is. Because it's certainly nobody nice. I don't like Judge. Do not. Meanwhile at the military banquets. Well then, let's get down to business. I'm listening. As this will be a PR exercise, the military won't be able to deploy any heavy armored forces. As such, Captain Yeager will lead 3 special mixed squadrons consisting of Spec Ops infantry and dolls. They'll be moving alongside your forces. Furthermore, we will grant Griffin access to our network so that you may link up with the military's intelligence system. I'm glad to have access to the military intelligence, but Sanguis Ferry has previously utilized the virus known as Paraplui to infiltrate our TDOL systems. Yes, I'm aware of that, and we've already taken appropriate measures. I will request for an even higher tier of active defense system, and utilize the central service to carry out the cyber warfare countermeasures. Besides, it's merely a virus created by a private enterprise. I don't believe it'll be a serious threat. Very well. As long as you're prepared. Based on the information from file number 7, we can roughly pinpoint the location on where Lyko set up the main computer cluster for the AI of his. Our main objective, eliminate everything, meaning all the Sanguis Ferry aside from Eliza, the mastermind, and retrieve her. The media will be observing for the entire duration of the joint exercise. Although we have imposed some restrictions on the reporters, Yeager's squad still will be able to act very freely. Therefore, after your peripheral support is in place, we'll be relying on your T-Dolls to carry out Eliza's capture. Understood. I'll be working on the preparations and... I need to drink something real quick. My mouth is very dry and I'm tired, so reading is difficult. It's a bit of a trouble. There we go. Maybe. Hopefully. Understood. I'll be working on the preparations for the intelligence synchronization process. My commander here will be in charge of combat-related details. Right. Commander, whether you can restore peace to areas under your jurisdiction will depend upon this operation. I'll leave the specifics for you and Captain Yeager to discuss. Then let's... what? Yeager whispers something into Carter's ear. I apologize, something has come up. Please remain here, I'll be right back. Carter and Yeager leave. Restore peace, huh? Well, it's so easy. What's this? I'm starting to doubt the objective of this operation. Looks like you picked the perfect time to return. I've greeted everyone that I should greet, and the chairs downstairs aren't as comfortable as the ones here. The people do. Kruger glances at the doorway. Don't worry, Carter won't be back for another 5 minutes. Even though Griffin has been continually placing orders with my company, we haven't talked face-to-face like this for quite a long time now. I believe there was some misunderstanding earlier. Yep, that's right. Just a misunderstanding. Why don't we have a nice chat? Perhaps we'll even solve this misunderstanding of ours. Yep. Surely, this cannot mean anything bad. It will all be fine. End the turn. I'll need to go around to the right side. Because of one-way pathways, which I'm such a big fan of. Okay. One moment, please. Okay. Now, if I were to gold medal this, what do I need to do? 3 rounds, 6 targets. 3 rounds is easy. 3 rounds is just that. That won't get me 6 targets, but you know what? That's fair. It's entirely fine by my end, by my side here. Bert. Kill them all. I'm just gonna rush this mission here. As I said, well, I already gold medaled this before, so it's not that important. Now, what I haven't gold medaled is 9+6, the boss map. The one where the enemy ringleader is waiting for us. For the simple reason that that ringleader, that boss, is exceedingly annoying. I don't like fighting Judge. She's a pain in the ass. Done. Very good. They're all dead. And that is 9-5 done. Unless I've mistaken something. Nope, that's 9-5 done. Rowan, watch out. Where's the enemy? Do you see them? West, 245 degrees, 200 meters away, 4 of them. Suppress them quickly. Can only spare 1 magazine for suppression. We don't have much ammo left. Where's our reinforcements? I just contacted the commander. They're coming for us now. Griffin Tactical Dogs, Row 635 and M4 Submo 2. Stop resisting and surrender immediately. I do not like hide and seek, nor do I like either of you. Do not expect me to be patient with things I dislike. That voice must be a Sangos ringleader. Sup, can you locate her? I'm only able to capture enough protection. She's blocking our retreat route. Not good, no good. It's too far away. We'll be dead if we abandon cover right now. The enemy must be a very advanced dog to be able to see through my disguise signal. But she's blocking our retreat route. It'll be just as dangerous if we stay here. No. We need to hold out for reinforcements. They're not too far away. Still no response. In any case, state your intention. Whether you wish to surrender or fight, I'm ready for you. Escape is impossible though, so do not try anything that will anger me. Sounds like an overconfident bastard. Step a little closer and I can pull the trigger on you. Hold up. Wait until she gets closer. The enemy is an unidentified doll and we are not clear on our capabilities, so don't act recklessly. I'm not here to eliminate you, at least not today. I only wish to ask you a few simple questions. That doll, M51, is she with you? What? You're asking for it now. Don't be reckless, stop. The sound of gunshots echoes through the communicator. Huh? That was me, right? You nearly got your head blown off there. Great news, the commander's reinforcements are here. Let's make use of this chance now. So there are other Griffin T-Dots. Very well. Eliminate them all, so it won't be too late to question you after. All troops, proceed with Plan C. Damn it. The enemy has reinforcements too. So you have a human command on your side. This will be certainly an interesting experience. I will give you some time to consider your options by matching Griffin's number of troops, but don't expect your reinforcements to save you. My judgment is absolute, and none can defy it. Bastard, who in the world are you? You have a question? What is the question? As Judge has appeared on screen. I hate her. Why is Treasure Box so fucking catchy? I don't know. It is, though. Not just Treasure Box, though. Also Marina's other songs. Judge, Sangus Ferry Manufacturer. Perseverance, justice, and fairness. If you do not wish to lose your way on the path of justice, then give me the answer I seek, and I will reconsider the value of your existence. How are you doing, Classic, though? Hope you're having a nice evening. And hope you aren't as tired as I am. Because I'm fucking tired. 9-6, breakthrough. God, I hate this map. The map itself is fine, the boss is not. Huh? Are you serious? The Sanguis Tito that ambushes and blocks our retreat route claims to be just and fair. Is the screw loose in our head? Yeah, I mean, existential crisis regarding D&D skills. Nothing major. I mean, I don't know if my words will help you, but I can tell you that you're not a bad DM, and I'm having a lot of fun with the campaign. Perhaps Sangus Ferry has run out of resources to produce proper T-Dolls, so they're sending all these weirdos out. She still hasn't opened fire yet. Maybe she's just bluffing because they rushed her out the door without any proper weaponry. Perfect. I want to smash it to pieces. I've run the calculations, and a midget like her is enough to make 500 pieces. Wait, maybe we can get some information from it on M16 from her. Let me try to talk to her first. What's there to talk about with the Sanguis? What if we can obtain intel on M16's whereabouts? Cover me. I'll negotiate with her. Fine. If she so much as lifts a finger at you, I'll dump my entire magazine into her. Leave it to me. So, Sanguis Ferry Manufacturer SPSP, also known as Judge. That's your name, right? I just said that earlier. Maybe we can talk. We don't have to fight each other. Look, my finger's off the trigger. You said you don't have that you have questions for us, and I also have some questions I'd like to ask. Why don't we exchange answers? I do not think I have any answers for you. It seems that you do not understand your current situation. I have not attacked you, but that is only because you are still of value. I do not be mistaken. Give me the answers I seek, and I may let you go alive. Why are all Sanguis like this? And yeah, I thought this one would be easy to communicate with. Heh, I knew that asking was pointless anyway. Hey, midget, do you know why you're still standing there in one piece? That's because this graciously benevolent lady forbade me from killing you with my own two hands for the time being. And when I say my own two hands, I really mean with my bare hands. What did you just call me? I'll bear with it for now, because the commander's echelons will be annihilating your pitiful Sanguis trash soon enough. We'll be the ones asking questions then. I'll make sure you won't even be able to cry or scream when we get answers out of you. That's because the moment your vocal systems lose its value to us, I'll immediately rip it out and stick it under my boot as a shock absorber. Got it, midget? A laser beam grazes obtuse here. What was that? She actually has this kind of firepower. I've only been courteous with you so far because Master instructed me to be polite. However, if you could see into my neurocloud right now, you would know how much I want to make you disappear. Sup? It seems like you've enraged, sir. To be honest, crushing under your foot at this point maybe a bit. No one shall ridicule my heights, whether they be Sanguis or Griffin. Is that the important part? Forget about the semantics. She's rushing our way. Prepare for battle. Crime is a crime. Before I let you answer my questions, I'll burn this into your minds. Now it is time to fight Judge. Unfortunately. Now the thing is, on this map, you don't have to fight Judge. You can go around her. It's just very unlikely that you will. Because you need to get to this tile, which means you have to go from here, over here, over. You basically have to somehow maneuver yourself around her, and that's just not going to happen. Unfortunately. I do not like fighting Judge. I wish to spawn an echelon. Now, I do have a bit of a special anti-Judge squad right here, but it's untried and untested. I just realized, I don't know whose voice that was, but that was Congo. So, I shall spawn another squad here. And secure ourselves that teleport for the movement points. However, now we go into fighting Judge, which is a pain in the ass, and I don't like doing that. I hate you, Judge. I hate you, Judge. I hate you, Judge. I hate you! She is so incredibly annoying. It's gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. Why are they immune? Because I got lucky and I have some flash shells. That's the only reason why this is currently working out. Also, I think that Negev might have just maxed out his skill. Very good, very good. Basically, every shot that the Judge was firing at them would have dealt 3 damage or less. Because of the equipment that they have on there, which is the flash shells, which reduce damage taken by 3, they just don't take any damage. Only works against specific enemies, though, so, you know. But yeah, welcome to the one niche use of Negev. Because she's not a great machine gun, except for fighting Judge. Because for fighting Judge, she's literally the best. Also, you can tell that the enemies over here are getting significantly strong all of a sudden. While their power level isn't that much higher than usual, the damage they deal is. Yep. There we go. For example, if there was enemies that have some armor-piercing properties, or they deal more damage than 3 per shot, They will still take damage. Also, best Nagef skin. Period. But yeah, I put this squad together specifically to fight Judge. Because she's just that annoying. Actually, how many enemies do we have to beat to get a gold medal here? 4 enemies in 2 rounds. Wow, that's fair. What can I replace Say with? I just took a pistol that buffed damage. The pistols are literally just there to buff Nagef. And I did not want to take apart all of my rifle squads, which have all of the really good pistols in it. The battle with Judge continues. What power? We can't even scratch her. She's on a completely different level from the other Sanguis T-Dolls we've faced before. Commander's echelons have eliminated the Sanguis troops. We can buy some time for the cavalry to arrive. I'll admit that you're not completely worthless to be able to put up with such an attack with just the 2 of you. I will ask the last time before I decide to annihilate you. Where is the doll named M4A1? About that. I think she's fixing her makeup in the outpost behind me. Ladies need to take the time, you know. Why don't you wait a little while longer? Or perhaps you could discard your weapon to show your sincerity. Who knows? M4 might even brew some tea for you. So M4A1 is not with you. And how are you so sure? I do not need your assistance, streamer. I'll express my gratitude, however, for providing me with information. Goodness, and yeah, I thought that she must have been in command of for you 2 dolls so brazenly trespass into her territory. It seems like I came for nothing. Hey, are you chickening out? What? Do you think you're a match against me? I would tear your big mouth apart right now if the Mastermind hadn't prevented me from unleashing my power on you. Where's M16? Tell me now. M16, that decrepit model. Was she taken away by Dreamer? Dreamer? Where is she? How will I know? I always hated the guts. However, I advise against provoking her. She's not someone who you half-baked T-Dolls would be able to go up against. Treasure your own lives and think of it as M4A1's safety. For our sake, my master would also be very happy. You still haven't answered my question yet. Don't you dare leave. Judge leaves with that jet propulsion system. Damn, she's fast. Sup? Get back here. Don't go chasing her by yourself, Sup. At least wait until the commander's forces get here. Damn it, she's not listening at all. I need to follow her. But yeah, if you want to do the same thing with your squad, 1, I recommend somehow getting your hands on a flash shell, or 2. 2, the easiest way is get Gunstud buff. There is better Gunstud buff, but they are all taken by other squads, like the Eagle. That's a big damage buff. Or what do you buff? Again, big damage buff and accuracy. Accuracy pretty good. Step 0, get Nagef. Yes, that too. It has actually been a significantly long time for me to get Nagef. Let me just quickly repair everything. And then jump into 9+1 emergency. At least you finally got the desert black hole. The what now? Oh, Dessert black hole. You mean Spas 12. I'm stupid. That took me a moment to understand. This... Okay. At the AR's team temporary safe house 1 week after M16A wants disappearance. Hey, what's up? What's up? Does he... Oh, no, no. Did I start the wrong mission? Did I start the wrong mission? What? What the fuck? Hang on a minute. I'm very confused here. Hold up. Hold up. Hmm. Is there something different about this map? Or is it just the same story? That line's the same. That line's the same. That line's the same. Still the same. Yep, no, that's still the same. Still the same. Still the same. Mm-hmm. I'm a little confused. A supply line mission? What? Okay, quick check here. Quick check. Nope, 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 nope. We definitely do have to play the missions. That was different. I don't know why this mission starts with the same bit of story as 9+1 normal, but it's very confusing. So then, how many turns do we have? 1 gold medal. 7 rounds, and we have to hold the supply line for 2 rounds. Easiest way to establish the supply line would be up here. So we shall move towards it. This is fine. The game just threw me a curveball to confuse the shit on me. Okay, 1 plus 1 4 4 is no longer 40. Who's that? Plus 1 and 4 4 is no longer 40 because I reverted it back to the handgun that I was using before. The reason it was 40 is simply for story reasons. Though I had replaced it already because night battles and night battles without a pistol are painful. And the handgun is, I currently don't remember her name. Give me 1 moment. I'll check for you in a second. Something 2000? Yes, HS 2000. Her skill is good. And the buff tiles are decent. We spawn another squad. One that will be majorly immune against most of the enemy attacks. The reclears today is for the statics, so you can start on Thursdays on correct fight. Ah. Any funny or tragic happenings in there? I want to block that heliporter. That squad there does not need to fight, it's simply there to block the heliports. And let's just spawn an overpowered echelon over here, I guess. Your coating and P5 was a derp. Asked him if he wanted to do the adjuster stack for puddles during the VAR. Okay. The answer was he's an off-tank. Okay. I see. So you were just supposed to soak them yourself. I'm sure you were entirely okay with that. Yes, what? In the end, we cleared the fight? Okay. But did you die? With 2 slimes exploding. This is fine. But. Let me see if I can spawn a mortar here. I can. Totally can. The reason why I spawned a mortar, by the way, is specifically because of the range. She can support over a wide distance. Mortar go plop. Mortar will probably have dealt the most damage as well. I can't see it right now because I turned off the thingy. You clear one more fight, but you think your soup still needs a leg piece? I see. I see. Well, they should establish this, the supply line, and we will also bombard the shit out of some people. Also, I'm very glad the SF mortar does not fire as quickly as our mortar does. Actually have to attack, otherwise the supply line will be interrupted. Also, these enemies are surprisingly weak against anything that isn't a shotgun. If you're using a shotgun against them, though, they will shred them. Agent is hiding mortars on their dress? No. Agent is hiding machine guns on their dress, but in the squad I have another mortar thingy. This one right here. This guy. Anyway, and turn, and that should be done. We lost them, right? Think so. I'm not picking up any signals. Chasing after Judge on foot. Not only did we fail to capture her, we even got lured into a jamming area ourselves. All our communications are completely blocked, and there are several hundred Sanguis troops out there looking to kill us. We're almost out of ammo and power, and the worst part is having to carry this big case around. If I had known that I would be suffering like this, I would have stayed with Team Paulette. At least AAT's nagging isn't fatal, or at least not so soon. How are you still able to laugh at a time like this? Sorry, it's just that you're rambling on and on. Aren't you supposed to be the shiny beacon of excellence, Ro? You got me. What, are you drained of energy already? You need to exercise more, though, and do more logistic works. Shush. It's because I'm a command type, T-Doll. Yet you... How is your stamina so good? Because this is my specialty. Within the AR team, I specialize in long-distance tracking. It's my role. And here I thought... It's hard to come up... it's hard to hide something under the dress when you're always lifting it up. You have a point. I don't think she's really hiding it. She's just trying to... To be fair, anyone that's seen it is probably supposed to die. It's just that we've survived quite a long time fighting her. So, you know. I'll say hello. How are you doing today? Bitty? Bitty Komitar? I'll... If you don't mind, I'll call you Bitty. Here I thought your role was supposed to be the interrogator after we track a target down, even though you can hardly call it interrogation. Sorry for making you suffer, but I didn't want to miss the chance at locating M16. You always sounded so serious before, though, and it always felt like there was something between us. The side of you is much cuter. Cute? Is this the time to be calling me cute? This angry side of you is also very cute. Don't think you can get through with this one with flattery. I've repeatedly told you to follow instructions. Do you understand the consequences of your actions? I know, but I had to do something. Aren't you the same as well, Ro? You could have stayed behind, yet you still decided to come with me. It's because I promised the commander that I would bring you all of you back, both you and M16. I believe in you, as you've proven that you'd honor your promises. You're a true member of the AR team now. Oh, she's a tracker. That explains the Dynagate. Psst, that's a spoiler. For the people that haven't seen it before. I'm very happy to hear you say that, but what should we do now? I don't know. I'm feeling very sleepy. Must be approaching your limits. You haven't rested for an entire day, after all. Get some rest now. I'll keep watch. I need to think of a way to restore communications, but how? Yes, it's in 1919. Let's go. Oh, after we use some more dolls. Also, with this chapter, with every chapter past 8 having a lot of importance in the you didn't clear 9+9E, travesty? No, I didn't. You should be very delighted to hear that there's more maps that I didn't clear. A lot more. Actually, I did clear 10E, but I have not done a single map of Chapter 11, for example. 12 isn't even unlocked, and neither is 13. So yeah, some of this is actually relatively new to me as well. Though I have done the events that follow them. Funnily enough. So I am actually missing a little bit of setup myself. Though I have played the events. Except for 2, which I've missed. So, where do we start? Why don't we start from that unlucky Lyco? I'm regretful for what happened to Lyco. No, there's no need for regrets. This is fate, a mission handed to him by God. It just so happened that he was the unlucky fellow who took the fall. Carter should have mentioned that he wanted to do something, right? Something called Eliza? The AI that's been commanding Sangus Ferry to fight against us. Eliza. What a nice name, but is she really that important? So important that the military has to make such a big hubbub about dealing with her. This is to pave the way for the future of doll technology. The military needs to obtain better doll technology as a contingency for the future. Ha! Oh my, Mr. Kruger. Do you really believe the crap that Carter spews out of his mouth? I work in the doll industry, and I can tell you that a self-operating AI is no better than the 1,000-strong force of my company. Not to mention, they're merely dolls. Why would those wily old foxes baptized by war even care about mere infantry support equipment in this day and age? You mean... What network does Sanguisfera use? What was Eliza's design based on? OGAS? You mean Carter wants an OGAS system? Wasn't it abandoned in the 80s? Now you're getting on track. Luckily, we're not under the rule of those silly leaders from the 80s anymore, otherwise we'd all be digging for potatoes in Siberia. What I can tell you is that this thing was not unearthed from any good place. It used to be the place that everyone paid attention to. I would say that this is the thing that this thing might not be what Carter himself wants, Mr. Kruger. Carter's merely an insignificant cog in the machine. As for the true mastermind behind this plot, I'm sure you're aware that a nation-transcending alliance is slowly forming. Yet, there always exists a certain conservative forces that wish to prevent such monumental inceptions. The victor tends to be the side with the most power. Javier scoots over to Kruger's side. Mr. Kruger, the reason I came here today is to give you a piece of advice. Don't be the small bird caught in the midst of a storm. The storm will tear apart everything in its path, regardless whether that small bird intended to be there or not. Javier gets up and prepares to leave. If I were to lose a big customer like you, I wouldn't know how to face the board of directors. I'd still like to build up my retirement nest egg, you know? Just then, the door opens. Apologies for the wait. The issues have been... Javier. See, I was right. 5 minutes. I knew it was you. No one else would do such a thing. Javier, how dare you shame me on such an occasion? Oh my, General Carter, whatever could you be referring to? As an esteemed officer, I think you ought to be more prudent in your speech. Get out of my sight right this instant, or I'll break your other leg with that walking stick of yours. Fine, fine. You're the big shot, General. I'll leave now. Javier presses up to Kruger's ear. All I did was hire some people to deflate all the guests' car tires. Oh, except yours. Javier gets up and prepares to leave. Oh, and Mr. Commander over there. You seem like a promising person. We'll most likely meet again in the near future. Well then, everyone, I bid you farewell. Well, well, well. What mission do we have here? Another supply line mission. Same map as before as well. Maybe I didn't play through 9+9E because I just didn't feel like doing the supply line missions. I don't remember. All I know is that the concept to finishing this map is still fairly similar to the original, but there's a bit more stuff that has to happen now. Plop. Repair this, so that SR2 is not in grave danger of dying. Yeah. So, let me think of this, about this. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I shall spawn another squad, for the moment. Which shall we repair? Spawn in. Use the heliport liberation, and jump all the way up here. Then move this squad over to here. That might be bad. That might have been a mistake. That was almost certainly a mistake. Let's see if I get lucky or not. Because if I don't get lucky, I've lost. Okay, I got lucky. That could have been bad. That could have been bad. If any of the two squads down here went for the command post instead of the squad, I would have lost. Which would have been a bit of a miscalculation on my part. You know what? Deploy another squad just because we can. Swap these two around. Now these are currently weaker than usual. However, I'm going to pray that they're still going to be able to beat the 17k. And G36 being a little bit overpowered at Mod 3 is definitely helping. Oh, that's great. That's really fucking funny. Oh, that's very good. I like that. To explain what I mean with G36C being entirely OP at Mod 3. She has a skill that at the start of the battle, she'll sacrifice 50 HP to then make it literally impossible for her to lose a dummy link in that fight. Literally turning herself invulnerable. Or at least that's how it looked just now. If it works a little bit differently, I guess I'm going to learn soon, TM. Also, what is our time limit here for a gold medal? 8 rounds, 2 turns. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Gold medal? Huh. Not even an enemy destruction target. Just do it in 8 turns. That's not too bad. You'll go forward. And just be you, I guess. Now, mind you, we're still using a squad here that is incredibly improvised. The pistol that's in that squad is at W Link 2. And for that squad's doing very well. Power leveling. I think she's already level 90 or something like that. I just didn't dummy link her. Actually, level 100 even. I just didn't dummy link her. The thing is that the way that pistols work is that you get a significant bonus for dummy linking them. Actually, I don't need to do that. What I will do is move you over here. Spawn another squad up here. Let's spawn this one. Actually, I can just move you over here. Now, at this point, we're running into the point where G36 is taking a significant amount of damage. Not rapidly, but she is taking a lot of damage. As every time that we enter a fight, with her evasion being relatively low, she will lose a dummy link. And then become entirely invulnerable. Which again, is just fucking hilarious. Mind you, this is in addition to her other skill. So she can handle one more extra bit of fighting before we will have to not use that squad anymore, otherwise we'll lose a unit. Bang. Thinking about it, she might be one of the best tanks I can imagine. Just by being incredibly stupid in design. Sure, we can fight the squad, I guess. Okay. I don't know, I guess you'll capture over here. If that enemy runs into my rifle squad, they're gonna die anyway. Supply line is established. Now we just have to hold it. I'm going to have to kill the enemy though, because it's probably trying to run into my supply line and break it himself. Bang, bang, ba bang. I like AWS. There's probably better rifles to use as an Exodia head, but, you know. I just like IWS. Got the turn here. Just capture more parts, I guess. The map will end here, which is a bit annoying. Or will it? Or was it for 3 turns? No, it wasn't. 2 hours later. Bro. Are you awake? How long has it been? Around 2 hours? Has it been that long already? What are you doing? A small transmitter was installed in M16's case, right? I'm trying to amplify its signal. The commander must be looking for us, so if we can get in touch with them, we'll have a chance at escape. Really? You can even do stuff like that? Well, I certainly must be better than you in some respects if I'm weaker when it comes to stamina. Alright, I guess we'll need to wait until, I guess we'll need to wait some time for it to recharge. This needs recharging. Transmitting a powerful signal does require a certain amount of energy. Slowly transferring energy from my backup battery so that I won't collapse while charging it. Sounds very high-tech. The AR team has never done something like this before. This is probably the first time. Ha! Then I'm honored to be the first. Ah, right. Why didn't you tell me some stories about the AR team? We're gonna have to wait a while anyway. Past stories, huh? Let me think. Ah, I thought of something. I remember when the AR team had our first exercise, and it was a complete disaster. We spent a total of 5 hours. Apollo 1 alone wasted us 2 hours on correcting our orders. In those 2 hours, we entered the wrong room, spent 20 minutes wading through cold water, shot the wrong targets, and broke 3 clocks that happened to chime and startle M4. Wow, that's really out of my expectations. Even an average TDOL leader wouldn't make so many mistakes in one exercise. Probably because she was a new model of command-type TDOL. You know, we thought we had joined an elite squad only to realize that the leader was such an unreliable person. And AR-15 is, you know, the type to value results the most, and she had hatred written all over her face by the end of it. M4 was so frightened, so she kept asking M16 what to do since M16 was the only one willing to talk to her. M16 told M4 not to worry about 15, because she would make even more mistakes and anger even more people if she dwelled on it. M4 stayed silent for a while, then told M16 that she couldn't do that because it wouldn't solve the problem. So she went over to AR-15 to apologize and said that it wasn't on purpose. 15 just glared at her and said, "You should have listened to M16," and walked away. M4 was super frightened and probably wanted to return and explain to M16. She immediately turned around. She forgot that M16 was right behind her, and then ended up crashing straight into M16. The worst part is that M4's gunstock smacked right into M16's stomach. Ouch, that must have hurt. Yeah, pretty sure no one had seen M16 make an expression like that before. Then M16 gritted her teeth and said, "Look, now you made an even bigger mistake of pissing me off." So you guys did manage to complete that exercise. We barely made it, just that in the end, and this is the best part, you gotta listen to this. What? M4 did something so shocking that we all ended up in tears. Everyone? Did she do something touching? Well, she messed up the tear gas grenade. Oh, god damn it. Yeah. We were about to destroy the final target, but M4 was so nervous. She made a mistake and tossed that thing out while we were all firing. What's even worse is that she miscalculated the angle, so it bounced back at us. Hey, that's not really a mistake that a doll is capable of making. So we were all up the creek without a paddle. Everyone ended up crying their hearts out in the tear gas. 15 was crying while trying to smack M4, you know? She was seriously trying to hit her. But she couldn't see properly, so she stuck her arm out and yelled, "M4, you idiot! You're hopeless. Your brain is bio-waste just like a lobster. I'm gonna grab you by the collar and smack that idiocy out of your neurocloud once I catch you. Once I catch you." Then M16 said, now, 15. We got the target at least. Besides, M4's shirt doesn't even have the collar, so you'll only be able to yank her hair like how human females fight. I've seen that happen several times with my old team over a bag of rations or some bottles of water. Was M16 crying too? Of course. So it's probably the only time M16 ever cried so hard. But I wasn't able to see clearly. That's because I was crying too. But I was also laughing at the same time. Yeah. Don't you think that was super funny? Everyone was so serious before the exercise. It was only when everyone was waiting and sniffling that I felt they were just like me. What about M4? Did she do anything while she was crying? She didn't do anything at all? She was the only one seriously crying and the loudest one as well. She kept saying, "It's my fault, I'm sorry." She was just like a bullied kid I once saw in a movie. I have no idea how she managed to emulate that look so perfectly. It was super embarrassing how our leader was so useless. And making fools out of the rest of us as well. I would have loved to see it happen again. Though, it's probably impossible at this point. So, still possible. M16 must be waiting for us somewhere, and 15, well, many things are still unconfirmed, right? As long as we survive, there will surely be a way in the future. Yeah. Ro, why do you think we have emotion modules? About that. I once asked M16. She said maybe it's to prove that we aren't simply killing machines. We possess emotions, so we're different from those cold, emotionless military dolls. But some people also said that emotions are a weakness and a proof of our defectiveness. What do you think? Does the fact that we possess emotions mean that we're defective? I don't know. But emotion modules are something that humans gave to us. No one would intentionally make their own products defective, right? So there must be some meaning to all of this. Maybe they just thought it'd be funny to do so. Maybe they don't really care about us. Heh, if they really didn't care about us, we'd be free. Without an objective, there would be no order. That's what Makarov said to me after returning from a night mission one time. Wow, bro, that's an interesting way of thinking. At the very least, I don't regret being equipped with an emotion module. It's thanks to this module I can keep AR-15 and M16 close to my heart and work hard towards reuniting with them. Yeah. Unfortunately, emotions aren't going to help right now. What we need to do is survive. We absolutely have to survive. I would like to at least finish Chapter 9 today. Though I don't know how long the last two maps will take. Probably a moment. I believe we've gotten through most of the details. That bastard Javier has probably told you some unsavory things. However, I trust that you won't be shaken by a few malicious words. Indeed, I've paid no mind to it. I already instructed my subordinate to immediately begin preparations for this operation. Good. You may have noticed as well that there may be people planning to interfere with this operation, so the sooner we begin, the better. We can begin today. Our commander will head over to the front line together with his troops. His T-Dot echelons are already on the standby there. Very well. Jaeger can give you commander a ride on this helicopter. Understood. Before we leave, however, I'd like to take a few words with him alone. No problem. I also need to give some orders myself, as well. Carter steps away with his subordinate. Kruger listens to the latest report. All my homies hate Jaeger. You don't know why? Everybody hates Jaeger. Everybody hates Jaeger. And if you continue watching, when I get to it, you will understand why as well. Let's see. So the remaining members of the AR team have gone missing as well. Commander, you must do whatever it takes to find them. Though Javier may seem like an unreliable fellow, he's not one to talk nonsense. I suspect that something big will happen during this operation, so I'll place all available Griffin T-Dots under your command. Trust in your own judgment and stay safe. We've said all that needs to be said. Let's go. Diego's waiting for you outside. Krug opens the door. Are you done? Captain, head out with Griffin's commander. Yes, sir. General, I still have some questions for you. Of course. The door closes. Krug and Carter disappear into the crowd banquet. This way, Commander of Griffin. Ah, it's a rescue mission. Do I need to rescue both? Yes. Yes, I do. Curious. I can cheese one of the rescues. Fairly easily. Somebody lost their colt. Ah! And there's a PTLD down here. This one is definitely more crucial to save first. Shortest way I think is around the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Around the right side. Shortest route. Okay. Also, I can tell that the next event that we're going to get into is the event that will finally introduce one... Actually, no, it's one later. We're getting close to getting the introduction to one of the best characters in the fucking game. Because, man... she's something else. She is something else. And it's not Car 98. No, it's not Car 98. Car 98 does have some story moments where she does appear, but it's not this time. It's not this time. Why are you running this joke to the ground? You're not really. It's fine. It's fine. See, how many turns do we have for this? 5 rounds. 5 rounds? That's not a lot. I told you Shady snorted corn. What? I'm pretty sure that was an accident, but what? Should move you one tile over here, and then this turn. We will need 2 echelons down here to actually capture stuff. Which is why I'm moving this echelon with us at the same time. I shall also spawn yet another squad to protect the helipod. IDW, Danya! We didn't actually get to hear the line. Let's walk into this one instead of the one to the left. And did it. Rescue the PTLE. We're not gonna get a gold medal here. We're not gonna be able to finish this in 5 turns. It's gotta be 6 or 7. Probably would have needed to capture one of the helipods for that. Oh well. Guess we'll just go for the clay for the moment, which is fine enough. And also significantly faster than to try and retry the mission. Can you carry 2 hostages at the same time? No. Only 1 per squad. Which is exactly why we can't do it in 1 turn. Oh, can't do it in that turn. Because we need to move this squad over here to capture this hostage. Very nice. Now the good thing is that you can go back and gold medal them at any time, so it doesn't really matter. There also are no enemies left on this map, so it's not really anything that keeps us from winning, apart from the fact that we need to move this all the way to where 45 is right now. And then 1 turn later we can win. Because that hostage is auto-extracted, and then we can switch these 2 around and extract this one. 16. I think I scared M4. What? Did you just remember saying was a doll in front of her? 2 of them simultaneously. M4 turned around and ran. She looked disgusted. Why? Neither you nor 15 are bothered. We don't enjoy it either, but it seems like M4 can't tolerate it as well as we can. I don't get it. A neuroclad like hers isn't suitable for the battlefield. I'm 16. Is there something wrong with me? I think frightening our leader isn't a good thing. But you can't control yourself, right? In our base, the humans may raise many puppies. The hobby is to chase the trucks that pass by every day. I know, but they never caught up before. What if one day those puppies managed to catch up to the trucks? What would happen then? I don't know. What would happen? A friend once told me that the puppies would bury all the trucks into the ground. Huh? How could that be? How could puppies bury trucks into the ground? What if they could? What would they do it? So, what if they could design a puppy like that? I'm 16 pet Sob's shoulder. That's why you shouldn't dwell on why you like this. Why you like this. What's most important is understanding that it's a part of you. Learn to accept it, and learn like it. After all, we all like you very much. Put a little more trust in us. To be honest, I never understood M16's words. What did she mean? Sorry, I'm rambling again. I don't know why I can't control myself. It's like a dam bursting. I just want to let everything out. Stop. Real, do you like me? Of course I do. I told you that earlier. When I first met M4, I wasn't sure if she liked me or not. She was always very afraid of me. Far more afraid than everyone else combined. M16 said that M4 was a very unreliable T-Dot at first. Perhaps the unreliable one was me, and M16 and 15. If we were normal T-Dots, capable and obedient, then maybe M4 wouldn't have been so troubled. You've already done well enough, so... Really? I don't think so. If it was someone else... If it was someone else, then M4 would be merely an ordinary command-type T-Dot. On the other hand, you're the only puppy capable of catching up to trucks. That's why only you can know what happens next. M16 once said that the AR team was only capable to become stronger step by step, so the strength of the team must be the sum of everyone's contributions, including yours. Yes, that's so. Alright. I suppose. Well, you're really good at talking. I'm just saying what I think is true. Thanks for telling me so many stories. I'm even more determined now to bring you all back. Roll. Are you ready? The transmitter's fully charged. I don't think I need to tell you this, but once I broadcast the signal, the commander won't be the only one picking up our position. Of course I know that. Keep track of your ammo. We don't have many rounds left. No biggie, I still have my hands. Please try to do that out of my sight next time. No problem. Or you could always close your eyes. Roll laughs and Sop joins in the laughter. Very well, then let's begin. Right now, we are the hope of the AR team. We'll be fine as long as we work together. Does Soppo bite? Soppo doesn't bite. Soppo dismembers. Soppo literally takes her hands, digs into the enemy bellies, and rips out whatever's inside of it. She's fucking vicious. At some point, she literally, and I mean literally, rips out SF Dawes' eyes. Because she could. Anyway, stage 9-4. Did she eat them? I don't think she did. I don't think she did. Commander, are you on the helicopter already? I have some good news for you. We've detected a strong distress signal coming from the front line, which we suspect is from the AR team. I believe that you don't wish for the AR team to suffer any more casualties, so please dispatch personnel to rescue them as soon as possible. G41 is drop here? Yeah. Furthermore, it would be best if you could swiftly complete the rescue mission. I just received word from Mr. Kruger confirming our participation in the large-scale operation. Both of you were at the military banquets, so you should understand the situation better than myself. There isn't much time left for you and the AR team. I wish you best of luck. See a large group of Sangos troops approaching our position. They sure react fast. I also detect a strong signal. The pattern matches Judge. She'll never guess that it's us again. This time. And once she gets there, you can jump out to scare with a surprise. That's a good idea. But with just the two of us alone, it might be... Squad F, hailing AR team. Are you two still alive? Perfect timing. AR team hailing Squad F. This is Ro. We're waiting rescue at the signal location. Roger that. Don't run so far next time, or even better, if you could haul your own asses back, alright? I'd love to if the Sangos are as understanding as you. Also, I thought you liked working overtime. I don't like being involved with you guys. I really should get work somewhere further away next time. Anyhow, what's your current situation? Lack of power, lack of water, lack of ammo. We're lacking everything. When are the reinforcements coming? We had the advanced troops of the rescue party. The commander's echelons will be arriving shortly. Oh right, the Sangos advanced Tito judge is also approaching our position. She holds some important information. We hope to capture her alive, so please suppress her with everything you have. We'll come up with a way to deal with everything else. Commander told me this is a rescue mission, not capturing the enemy. Life is unpredictable, Miss Negev. If you're gonna help us, then at least go all the way. Help you? You really don't understand me, Miss Ro. However, I would be indeed delighted to participate in some destruction. We will prepare ourselves and wait for your signal. Thank you. Then let's begin. Okay. There's some nodes we need to rescue. Do we not need to fight Judge at all? Ah, it's another one of those missions where we don't need to fight Judge. Technically. But if you look closely, I think... Oh no, actually we can go to this one. Actually, no, we have to fight Judge. Okay, okay. Alright. Hey, they already wounded. They are. That happens quite often, actually. This is basically just a time on how quickly you have to do that. Sorry about that. Well, let's get going. At least this doesn't seem too difficult. Could even go straight for this instead, for the moment. Reason being, that one is on weight, that one is on weight. These ones are not, so they're gonna charge. That one's on weight, that one is not. So we want to rescue and fight. This might have been a mistake. That was a mistake. I just realized what enemies were in that squad, and, yeah. That was a mistake. Because the enemy that was in that squad was, in fact, an armor-piercing, specialist, so... yeah. We need to start out with an AR squad here. Same as over here. Okay. Now we can do that. Let's prepare the squad. Spawn it here. Oh, that might be bad as well. This map's annoying. Let's protect the squad Negev over here. Yeah, those blue had ones are specifically anti-armor, so putting shotguns in front of them is the exact wrong move. Which means that if this pathfinding down here is annoying, we're still gonna have to restart. Okay, we're good. Very good. Actually, do we have to... Yeah, okay, we have to save 3 dolls. How many turns do we have for a gold medal? 3 rounds. Fair. Fair. This should be fairly easy to do again. So the next thing to do, I think, is to attack over on this side, just to clear up that heliport. Very nice. And then march Negev over to the enemy. Let's just pretend. Let's just hope that there's okay. That's simple. We can easily deal with this squad. Most of the enemy attacks will just be not dealing any damage. Almost forgot to do something though, so that could have almost just lost us the battle because the enemy would have just stomped through and we would have lost. Now let's go and save Sop. And fight Judge. Which I'm sure we'll go fine. I don't like fighting Judge. Let's march you to the front line. You can go now. Now we just wait. Because Judge's body slam only hits the back row. Her damage is not enough to deal damage against our shotguns. So, we just wait until the Geth reloads up until her max buff, and then she should start dealing some significant damage. Unless, of course, Judge turns herself immune because it's a health-gated skill. Again. I hate health-gated skills or skills that turn them invulnerable in the first place. She has dropped her shield, so from now on she should die a lot faster. Which is fine. Judge is defeated yet again. Now, the most tricky bit here. Actually, no, it's not going to be. It's actually going to be fairly easy. I'm lying. Very good. Rescue succeeded. From here, we need to go over here. Over here. Rescue you. Move you over to the heliport. And you are gone. What? I mean, I appreciate that the mission is over, but we didn't capture the tile at the top. I think. Unless I'm wrong? Battle lands. The center of the AR team is in the air. The ground littered with Sanguis remains, an empty factory with a signal transmitter inside. What an insult if you're planning to ambush me here. Now! Attack! Attack! Kill her here! Griffin focuses a ferocious firepower on Judge, but she remains unscathed. So you're firing from 3 different directions. Interesting. Can't even damage her like this. Stop! Taste this grenade! Grenade struck Judge's weapon systems. Stop, go! That's a little surprise for you. We meet again, midget. Oh my, first time seeing this expression on your face. Looks like you aren't having fun anymore. If bullets can't hurt you, then I'll defeat you with my hands. I don't know where you're getting that confidence from, but the Mastermind does not wish for your death, so I have no need to take it seriously. Are you trying to bluff in a situation like this? Judge, you're under our control now. Surrender immediately and tell us where M16 is. I will guarantee your safety, or at least ensure that Sub won't touch you. Control. Surrender. How delusional. I only came here because I was curious about the AR team signal, yet it turned out to be you bunch again. What a waste of my time. Also, it looks like the person picking me up has arrived. Picking you up? Why is it that bastard again? Doesn't Mars have anyone else to send? Judge, didn't you hear me? Surrender immediately. Judge glances at Ro. She suddenly raises her left hand towards the Griffin forces. EMP, careful! Damn, was she always this fast? The sound of a motor fills the air. Farewell, everyone. I'll acknowledge your efforts even though you missed your target. Hopefully, you'll still have a chance to find her next time. Judge jumps onto the transport aircraft. Oh my. Maybe she won't be here the same her next time. On the Sanguis ferry transport aircraft. Good work, Miss Judge. Save it. You never intended to pick me up in the first place. How could that be? This is Eliza's order. Eliza's order should have only been to let the AR team go free. And what difference is there between the two? Besides, Eliza really needs you right now. She personally ordered us to convene. Tell me what's going on. I'm not too sure myself, but Master Eliza said she saw some dangerous things in the distance. Something that even Eliza would find dangerous. No way. Our enemies may not be limited to just the T-Dolls of Griffin anymore. This party is finally getting started. Several minutes later, the Griffin T-Dolls begin to regain their consciousness. Can you guys move? My body is back to normal, but my neurocloud is still hazy. The others should be up by now. If I had known she'd be this tough, I would have taken stronger measures. Sorry, I was too hasty. Don't dwell on it. I haven't come across a monster like her in a long time. Not bad at all. The other reinforcements are arriving now. I'll head over to greet them, and then we'll consider our next steps. Go return now. Someone's waiting for you. Thanks for the help. We'll leave the perimeter to you. Wait. You said someone's waiting for us. It's nothing too important, so don't look forward to it. Negev leaves. Strange person indeed. Sup, you fine? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Still, Judge managed to escape us in the end. Judge was far more formidable than we thought. It's a miracle that no one was hurt this time. Rob, do you think Dream was speaking the truth? I thought that as long as I worked just a little harder and killed just a few more Sanguis, then M16 would be able to return. Now, is it not that simple anymore? I don't know. I thought that I was prepared, that I found my direction. But I didn't. I haven't done anything right at all. If only someone could tell me what I must do. Maybe I should talk to the commander after we get back. What's the matter? Bro, that T-Doll over there. It's been a while. Sup and Miss Row 635. For a second, I thought Sup would leap onto M4, but she did not. She's just standing there, or perhaps some force is preventing her from moving. I know that she's checking the door in front of her against the companion in her memories, just like what I'm doing. Despite the fact that she is indeed M4I1 in the flesh, an awake M4I1, the leader of the AR team whom I've always heard about and wanted to meet. And so we officially meet under such circumstances. Miss M4I1, it's an honor to meet you. There's nothing to be honored about. We're just variants of the same model. M4, are you fine? I'm fine. You must have worked hard, Sub. Is that thing M16's? M4, sorry, M16 is... I heard. Both of you have done very well, thank you. Get in the car. Starting an operation soon. Operation? What operation? M41 glances at me, and I see the gaze so filled with emotions that it is narrow and ruthless. I know those eyes. They're the vengeful eyes of those who have lost themselves. Just like the occasional glimpses I caught on M16A1. An operation personally announced by Mr. Kruger. An operation of the highest priority. That is, the operation to annihilate the mastermind. Episode 9, Lost. End. Yes, that is our M4 got a rocket launcher. Also, it seems that the silver ranking on these maps does not work on full control anymore. Because I did not full control either of these maps. Next time, we shall be playing through Chapter 10. And you might notice that, again, it's Judge. Oh boy, am I happy. I'm not. I'm not. I don't like Judge. He's a pain in the ass. Do not like Judge. Anyway, for today though, I will end my stream. Let me just quickly check if there's anybody still streaming that I can raid. Which I'm guessing that there will be. So I know that Tuesdays is usually a day where a lot of people are streaming. There's 2 people currently streaming. Let's go say let's do Artemis. He's playing God of War Ragnarok. Or Ragnarok, or however you say it. And I shall be back tomorrow with Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, as we will continue to capture the Pacific in our Japanese campaign, where for some reason some things are just weird. And the British, after offering us peace, and we denying them, and then one turn later offering peace ourselves, and they denying them, we're still at war with the British. It's a bit weird. Anyway, I shall be back tomorrow. Have a good night, and take care. Bye.